myself, Billy Brown. We're going to jump right into the bottom line. This week's bottom line is going to be a little bit different than the previous weeks. What I'm going to do this week, since it's the end of the season, is I'm going to give some shout-outs to a few people that I feel, helped us move along this season, helped us get where we are. If I didn't name you, if I forget to mention you, blame it on the mind and not the heart, because I truly feel each and every one of y'all, your impact, what you give me, your energy, everything is greatly appreciated. With that being said, I'm going to jump right in. First of all, I want to shout out Mr. Jonathan. He's in the audience today, for letting us use his spot. We appreciate everything you do for us. Secondly, I want to give a shout out to Coach Bus. Man, listen, words cannot describe what this guy does for me behind the scenes and what he does for this league. From getting the fields together for you guys, just giving me little insights, little advice, man. If you got any time, just walk past Coach Bus and say thank you. You know what I mean? You don't even have to give him no long, drawn-out explanation. Just say thank you, because the man does a lot. Secondly, I want to shout out Coach Ben, one of the most humblest guys I ever met. I played for him in the tournaments. I played against him as a coach and a captain, as a player. And you know what? This guy probably one of the most gracious men you ever want to meet. On the flip side of that, he can be a little crazy when you beat him, but listen, if you want to talk football, this is one of the most knowledgeable guys out there. I appreciate everything he imposes on me as far as knowledge of the game. Just little tidbits he offers me, and even little things he give me as far as things that happened in the past in the league and bringing them toward the present. Next up, I want to thank my coach commissioners, give them a shout out, Archie and Bobby. I may be the face of the league, but these guys do a lot to help me get things done that you guys, may not know about. I can't be in every place at one time, and sometimes these guys, they go and do the things that I can't do and handle the issues that I can't handle. Next up, I want to give a shout out to the vendors. Once again, send a rest in peace out to Mr. Bob. Give condolences to his family, and just thank them for everything they do for us. Miss Sherry, the service you guys provide us downstairs has been tremendous, and we welcome you now at Chalmers Park for the playoffs and hopefully for years to come. Next up, I want to give a shout out to Chalmers Park Association and the Friends of Sturgis Recreation. You guys don't know, I go to a lot of meetings, I sit and I talk with people, and I sit on a lot of boards, and one thing I can say is that they thoroughly enjoy the Pttfl. They have nothing negative to say about the things we do out there. They relish the fact that an organization comprised mostly of black men of all ages comes together every Sunday with no negative results. We can talk about that subject from here until Tuesday, but I just wanted to say, give them a shout out for giving us a chance, taking a chance on us, and hopefully the relationship with them will just build. Next up, I want to give a shout out to the WAGs of the league. WAGs, wives and girlfriends. Listen, you guys come out, y'all support your favorite player every week. I see y'all out there. Some of y'all I really see. But hey, whoo, does this old man heart some good. Keep coming out, especially when it get warm. You know why. Let me not forget the kids that come with those wives and girlfriends, because y'all the best part. Y'all the future. Y'all out there, y'all watching your dads, your uncles, your older brothers, Try to emulate them guys, you know what I'm saying? And just take away from the game what we try to give you, that sense of brotherhood, that healthy competition. It's okay to go out there and beat the guy in the head for an hour and drink with him for the rest of the day. Believe me, it goes a long way to relieving the stress that you go through from Monday to Saturday. I want to give a shout out to the referees. Say what you want to say. These guys have done a bang-up job. They've kept our games in line. Of course, you don't agree with all the calls, and not all of them make the right calls. But all in all, they've kept our games running on time. They've showed up on time. They've been professional. When they've had questions, they ask them. Do they make mistakes? Sure. That's the human factor of the job. But I still want to give them guys a shout out because they're doing a great job. I want to give a shout out to the players on every team, including Elite 8. This league would not function without each and every one of you guys. Seriously, you show up on time. You come in and you respect the game. That's the most important part about the Pttfl that we try to preach to you. Respect the game. Respect your teammates. And you know, that respect, you're reciprocated a long way. I mean, the time and effort that your coaches and your teammates go in and prepare, I mean, you know, time is the most expensive thing a person can ever give you. So I want to say thank you to all the players that show up, and for the most part, you guys have been respectful. You competed at a high level. You know, I really have nothing bad to say about none of the players in this league. And that just leads right to the coaches. I mean, you got to give a shout out to these coaches. Most of them are former players. They've taken their personalities, and each team has taken on the personality of their coach. You got some coaches that just rough and tumble. Their teams are rough and tumble. You got some coaches that are finesse-driven. Teams are finesse. You got some coaches just psychotic. Hey, their team is psychotic. But the point is, they have their teams ready. They have them dressed. I mean, I haven't had any issues with referee fees, no ejections. I mean, I had a whole season this year with not one ejection. You know what? That's a compliment to the coaches. I want to shout out the Norristown contingent. Y'all see them out there. These ladies come from Norristown every Sunday. They take photos of you guys. I mean, if you haven't had a chance to partake in the food that they bring, I suggest you jump in on that, because they do a lot. That, I mean, we don't pay them to do any of this. They do it just because they love this league. They love what we got going on. They have a league of their own in Norristown, but they choose to come down here every Sunday and hang with us. That's enough said on that subject. Shout out to them. Want to shout out the guys behind the camera, Key Vanderway and Drexel Reed. I mean, I can't say enough about these guys. I mean, you see them out there taking the pictures on the field. They filming you guys, they putting together videos and stuff. Mind you, they're doing this out of kindness of their own heart, because once again, they love what the Pttfl has going on, and they want to be a part of it. As we grow, they want to grow. So listen, man, you see them guys, say thank you. I mean, I look at a lot of y'all guys' profile pictures on Facebook. Where them pictures come from? Hey, Key, good work, man. Lastly, I want to give a shout out to the old heads under the tree, man. I mean, I don't know if y'all really understand the importance of these guys showing up out here every week, and they loving what we doing. Of course, they from the rough touch years, and it's never going to be like rough touch was. But to a man, I've talked to all of them, and they all tell me that if they were of age now, they would be out there playing this flag football with us, because this is the next best thing to what they was doing. I mean, it's right there. The competitiveness, the hitting, everything's there. The brotherhood that they had back in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s when they was playing is there. They love it. Shout out to them for coming out supporting us, man. I mean, you see them out there rocking their legend shirts, the paraphernalia. They having their little cookouts over there. They got their beers set up, man. I mean, they sitting out there winter, spring, summer, fall with us, man. Rain, sleet, or snow. And if you got time, go over there and sit with them. Definitely, they'll tell you who's good out there and who's not. I could go on and on and on and on about the Pttfl. I'm gonna just close with this. The state of Pttfl right now is as high as it's been in the last 5 years, and it's only going to get bigger. The bottom line is we need you guys as much as you need us. As you go is how the Pttfl goes. We'll close with that, and I'm gonna leave you with my signature saying: be good to your families. Love your wives, your girlfriends, your kids. Raise your kids. Be fathers to your kids. Be a better man today than you was yesterday. And by all means, keep your head on a swivel. It's the commission. It's the bottom line.
Y'all already know what it is. It's playoff time. We war ready. Woo! Count it.
Yeah. Pttfl playoffs. It's in full effect. Dirty Bird number 88. Then you had the 50.
Is it Pttfl playoffs? Are we charged up?
Y'all already know what it is. Most hated team in the league. Playoff time. Big plays make big plays.
And I'm back. And I'm back with the little segment called Get the Fuck Out of Here. Hey, listen, fellas, y'all know me. Fuck out of here mine's be written on my back. I hear so much, right? Sometimes it's a term of endearment, and sometimes it truly means, man, get the fuck out of here. Sometimes I walk around, listen to conversations, and And I just look at guys and I be like, did he really say that? I read some people post on Facebook, I'm like, did he really type that? This week, I want to talk about, did he really put that damn picture up? I got two people that I want to highlight in this week's fuck out of here. And I want to specifically point out some shit that they put up on Facebook in their pictures. This is a case where you should have pointed your camera in the wrong other fucking direction. Here we go. First up, I want to bring up Rakim Milton. Shout out to Rakim Milton. Here he is pictured with an injured arm as a result of the game he had against the Warriors this week. I believe he played the Warriors, that's right, yeah. And you know, Rakim went over there, he fit right in with them guys. You know, they got him playing speed rush. He caught a couple passes. You know, Rakim's doing great things. The problem is, when I look at this picture, the first thing that jumped out at me was the blinds. So I'm sitting here, I'm thinking to myself, well, you know, I grew up in the hood. You know, ain't none of us have Martha Stewart as our, you know, fucking interior decorator. But it's something else in this picture that's really bothering me. Took a closer look, and this jumped out at me. The dirty diaper that leaks. Come on, Rakim, get the fuck out of here with that, man. That's some nasty shit. If anything, this picture would have been more appropriate if you was taking a picture with a colostomy bag on. And then I was gonna say that he took the pamper off for the picture. But no, here it is, you got your, I don't even know if you hurt now, you know. What's hurting me is my eyes, because, I mean, then the pamper is so small. Which brings into question the size of the person wearing it. I hope for your sake it's your child. Damn, it's dirty shit. The next person I'd like to tell to get the fuck out of here is Dave Butler. Seen here, praising the Lord, doing whatever he does every week out on the field. So, you know, I saw the picture. At first I said, hey, he's a Hall of Famer. That guy comes out every week and do what he want to do, right? Wrong. I looked at the picture again. I noticed he had on what was supposed to be sweatpants. So I said to myself, why does the sweatpants have 4 creases? Upon further investigation and a closer look, it was determined that the sweatpants not only weren't his size, but they were being held up by a safety pin which seemed to be 10 inches long. Listen, Dave, I don't know what to say to you. You know, maybe the corn liquor got to you. Maybe it was laundry day and you grabbed your son's pants and you said, fucking, these niggas gonna be drunk on Sunday anyway. They ain't gonna notice that this shit don't fit me. But this is a case where you should have clearly sat your ass down all day. Or better yet, if you were going to beat up, maybe you should have called Rakim and told him to loan you a fucking pamper. Because all day long, that safety pin was unsafe and your nasty ass crack was showing. Now I'm gonna leave y'all with that one. Because the next one is not a picture FOH. It's just a strict FOH for all you mofos out there that took it upon yourself to not congratulate your fellow Pttfl players that were nominated for the numerous awards. Hey, listen, if your name wasn't called, it's your fault. Means you're not shit. And you can get the fuck out of here. You can email me, you can curse me out, you can tag me. By the way, don't tag me because I took all notifications off my phone. Because, you know, I get tired of my shit blowing up 3, 4 o'clock. Why am I MVP? Why ain't gonna put DPOY? Hey, man, fuck out of here. You not shit. Ask your coach why you ain't get nominated. Don't ask me. Listen, I love all you guys, really, from the bottom of my heart. Y'all know me. I walk around with a frown on my face during the game, but I'm smiling afterwards. You want a drink? I'll give you one. You want to smoke? I can tell you who got it. But other than that, watch what you say, watch what you do, and definitely watch what you put on the fucking internet, because I'm on your ass. Pause. And that's this week's Fuck Out of Here.
2015 playoff, Pttfl, 49ers, win or go the fuck home.
This is Ream Rants coming live. I want to talk about these old linemen in the Pttfl. Half of you guys ain't what you say you are. I went up against very few that is good in this league, man. I'm gonna start off with the good, end it with the bad. First one up on my list is Mr. Blade Brown, formerly known for his choke slam. His grab a nigga, put him down. My top 5 old linemen in this league is consistent with it every time. I mean, I watch them play even when I'm not playing. And I admire what the guys do. There's not much I can say about these guys at all. It's self-explanatory. My bottom 5, ooh, you guys know who you is. Starting with that black ass Jermaine from the Warriors. You ain't shit, and I mean it, man. My second to Jermaine would have to be Skip, man. I love you to death, man. But when it comes to me, man, you have no chance whatsoever. My third worst, who could I say, man? 00, Nick from the Warriors. He talked a lot of greasy shit too, smoked 1,000 cigarettes before the game. My fourth worst, I'm a part of this team now, man. Now, and I won against him before. I must not fraud. Nah, leave that for something else, man. My fifth worst, man, is truly one of the Bombers on, man. It's one of the Bombers on, man. It's Buzz, bum ass, with them fucking dreadlocks look like Ricky Williams. My top 5, I mean, the best guys I ever won against in the city. Starting at number 5, Justin. Number 4, Blade Brown. Number 3, 99 from the Rhinos. Don't know your name, but you're strong as shit. Number 2, I will honestly have to say my man Nell from the Cobras. He's a problem, man. And my number 1, Bo, man. He give me a problem with that middle every time. As a defensive lineman, man, I try to take pride in making my game as good as it can be, man. I come out there every Sunday giving it every sweat, every piece of tear I got in my eye, man. I give it my all. And I personally got an issue with some shit that's going on in the Pttfl. Now, my man Blade ain't want me to mention this shit, but I'm going to mention it. We got some nominations for the defensive players of the game, and not to have my name up there is truly an insult, man. I missed about 2 games on the season, but against every team I played against, man, I promise you, I put up nothing but power against these boys, man. I showed my ass against every team I played, man. And nothing against the guys that's up there, the defensive player, but the top 2 linemen y'all got up there, I really believe deep down in my heart is nowhere near better than me. When it comes to ball rushing, power, whatever you want to say, speed, they're not fucking with me. If anybody else have anything else differently to say about that, I understand your feelings. I understand it's that time of the month. I understand what you go through at home. You come here to let out your frustration. Some of you guys that they saying better than me is getting hemmed up a lot, man. And I'm seeing it personally, man. I seen a lot of you guys on your ass this past weekend. Chaos. Looking up at the sky like we was praying to God, man. I got no pics with this shit. You my man. But for you to be up there on that list and I'm not up there, it's kind of personal. You too, Sonny. I know y'all butt buddies. Y'all got a little thing going on. But you was kind of hemmed up by 99. Heard you didn't do shit against the Rhinos either. And as I recall, not patting my stats or nothing, I changed that game against the Rhino, man. For all you defensive linemen that think that Ream is just a all talk, no action, man, if you don't see what I do, I don't know what else to say to you. Clear your eyes, clear your vision, get everything right, man. I love Pttfl. I thank you for everything you let me showcase on this level. I appreciate the like the sincerity from everybody, the love that I get, man. When I was going through with my grandma, I had none but OGs to talk to, man, and I really appreciate that, man. When you ain't got shit, and people tell you ain't gonna be shit, always look up and tell them, man, I'm better than the next, man. That'll keep you motivated in yourself, man. That's all I got to say about the Pttfl, man. I appreciate everything that's going on. I love you dudes. Some people want me to go to the Warriors, some people want to go to the Falcons. In the spring, I don't know what's going on yet. Some people want to go to the Warhawks. Troy. But I ain't gonna say too much about that, man. Signing out. Love you guys to death, man. Appreciate all the time. Come on, my little cousin told me to come to the Warriors, man. But listen, man, family over everything. I love y'all, man. Peace out.
Y'all already know what it is. It's playoff time. We war ready. Woo! Count it.
Yeah, Pttfl playoffs. It's in full effect. Dirty Bird number 88. Then you had the 5th.
Visit Pttfl playoffs, and we charged up.
Y'all already know what it is. Most hated team in the league. Playoff time. Big players make big plays. Hey everybody, Pttfl. This is Mark Jarman and this is Mark's Moment. Sponsored by Coors Light tonight. No gangling, but fuck it, this is what the horse like. We're gonna do it like this. Today we're gonna talk, since I'm a quarterback, we're gonna talk about quarterbacks. There's a lot of good quarterback play in the league. I love to see the young quarterbacks play. There's a lot of older guys out here that's doing a good job. Quarterbacks, all they want to talk about is the good things they do. They never want to talk about the bad things. So I'm gonna touch on that a little bit. We got quarterbacks out here every week. Every time there's fans on the sideline, we know when it's a big drive, we know they're gonna fuck up. Throw a pick, game over. We got my man, I love him to death. They all good people, and I love them to death as people, but on the field, we already know what's gonna happen. My man Leaf, for the fucking, the 49ers, we all know what he do. Interception waiting to happen. Hey man, tough luck. We know when the game on the line, we know what you're gonna do. I'm not the only one that think that. The other 12 teams think that, bro. So, you know, we got Jeff. I love Jeff. He throw the ball, he spin that pickle. But like they call it hot and cold every week. One week he might come out there and look like fucking Joe Montana. The next week he might look like Rodney Peete. That's the life of a quarterback, man. Who else we got? We got Roller and my man Drew. I guess they say they got a little controversy going over there, but the Warhawks been winning, so you can't really put that together. Roller might keep the team rolling some type of way, and Willie Beeman keep the team rolling, so they all good over there in Warrior Land. The Warhawks, they don't really have no controversy over there. My man, only thing I would say about Rick Good, he probably need to stay in the pocket a little more. He like a old school Doug Flutie. He like to run and make plays happen. You know, get out the pocket, throw the ball deep and make plays. Not wrong with that. They win that way. That's what he do. The enforcers, I love the young boy, man. I feel sorry for him because every week he take a fucking beating. I need somebody to get him some fucking linemen, man. Linemen, center, something, man. He stand in that pocket every week and take a fucking beating. For him to come back week after week, he get my fucking props. I like the young boy, man. Kamal, we already know Kamal is the shit. He's Cobra. That's the reason I'm on the bench. Kamal is the shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm a bench rider. They can ride the bench. I'm a bench rider. I don't give a fuck. As long as we win, I don't care. Who else? The Falcons, they had fucking interception machine, but they got rid of them, and they've been winning ever since. So shit, Blade and Shirley Moss made a great decision when they got rid of them. Props out to fucking Falcons and Blade now. What's another team? Who I forgot? Rhinos, oh my man. The motherfucking dancer. All he do is dance in the pocket. You want to shake his leg this way, shake his leg that way. He might complete a few more passes. The only time I'm going to really respect him over there is when he admit that he is that Rhino's fucking dad. and he get a motherfucking leather football, pigskin. We don't play with rubber in this league, beloved. Okay? We don't play with rubber balls in here. Get a fucking ball that's made out of pigskin. What other quarterbacks? What other teams we got?
Barbarians.
Oh, they ain't shit. The Barbarians, they suck out whoever they quarterback is. The fucking, the Knights, they terrible. They need to get fucking jerseys. That's what the fuck they need. Instead of worrying about a quarterback, they need to get jerseys. They running fucking the ball like it's 1940, man. This ain't the Four Horsemen or Notre Dame back in the day, man. You got to throw the ball to win this league, all right? This ain't time possession league. We don't win for time possession. What other fucking do we got any more teams out there? Chargers. They was in here last week looking for a quarterback. I know they problems. The guy that's doing a good job, he got the box, the young boy got the box. He run around a lot, but he's really not a quarterback. But other than that, I mean, this playoff week, so, I mean, somebody's season is ending this week. They all going fishing, man. Somebody going fishing. So after this week, we be in here clowning y'all next week. I'm gonna sign off on that note. Quarterbacks, I love y'all. If you got tender dick, it's alright. It ain't nothing personal. Mark Jarman signing off.
Good evening, my Pttfl family. I come to you today with concern for what I like to call lightweight dudes that need to get into the gym. Over the last couple of years, it's been a serious increase of guys who are light in the ass, pause, need to hit the bench. I remember a couple years back being a lightweight myself and being attacked by guys like you and Arnett. But then I smartened up. I hit the gym, I got serious about my body, and did it change my life. No longer did I have to worry about being blindsided by somebody who's bigger than me. No longer did I have to worry about a guy looking down upon me simply because I weighed 130 pounds. These are issues that a lot of you new guys face. I am here to help. Come to see me, 2nd and Spring Garden. City Fitness Gym through Thrive Training. Keith White, you keep up the good work.
Welcome to Pttfl's version of Pardon the Interruption. This is Blade. This evening I'm joined with Matt. He's sitting in for my partner Randy, who apparently couldn't get a pass from the institution this weekend. You know, the guy, what can I say about Randy? He's either honest man's or office man's. Either way, he's an asshole. Matt, welcome to the show, man. And I want to thank you for bringing the punch. As always, this shit is magnificent. Look at this. Damn! Listen.
That's a little kick in there.
It's got a kick in it. It's kicking my ass. So listen, you know, PTI, we do the same thing here. You know, we're gonna talk about a couple subjects. We got a little call girl Key out there. She's gonna yell out to us. We're gonna alternate, who goes first. I'm gonna go first,
Okay.
and and then you just following behind me, and we're just gonna keep it real. You know what I mean? It's no holds barred. We don't take no picks on this show,
Let's do it.
and we definitely don't throw no shade. All right, so with your permission, let's kick it off.
Let's do it.
What's the first question out there, that call girl?
Who you think is going home first round?
First of all, she got a deep ass voice. Well, the one thing I can say about that is for the first year, I know who's not going home the first round.
Bang Bang Warrior.
Bang, bang, warrior game. These boys got a vibe. Goddamn. Lucky sons of bitches. But who do I know for sure that's going home the first round? The goddamn Knights. Man, it'd be a long day in hell before they would have got there. If these dudes win, I turn my shit in. I'm out. I'm the commissioner. I hand it all in. Listen, no shade to the Knights, but let's keep it real. It was mentioned earlier in the show. I mean, they running plays. The new Rockney might have wrote up for them. The question is, who's going home?
I mean, we got 4 games.
Yeah.
2 in the AFC, 2 in the NFC. AFC, we got FOE versus the Rhinos.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got your team, the Falcons versus the Nobles.
No comment on that particular game. You can easily turn FOE to FOH.
If you can.
Fuck out of here.
And in actuality, it might be that.
So basically, both of the teams that wear black is the fuck out of here. I can agree with that. You want to stop right there?
Hey, what goes unsaid is understood.
You know what? We're going to go to the next question on that. FOE, you get the fuck out of here with the Knights. What's the next question?
Who you think will be MIA, aka Ed Giddens Award, throughout the playoffs?
Damn.
How could you not go with Ed Giddens? Week in and week out, this guy is the biggest no-show in Pttfl history. I'm not going to ride Ed this week, Paul. I haven't rolled him. He's got enough. He got enough on his plate. He got enough on his shoulders.
He started off high.
All right, well, you know what? I'm going to let you take this
To
one.
start the season off, between him and Johnny G, we thought they was both MVP candidates.
True.
Last 8 weeks.
We both been MVD. Not going to tell you what the D stand for just yet. Stay tuned.
I don't know where they been. But I mean, Ed, he might make a sporadic catch here and there. Johnny G still put in a little work, but I don't know what happened over the second half of the season. First half, them boys was on fire.
Yeah, red hot.
But I don't know, man.
Well, I mean, it's other
So
players.
it's kind of hard to say that you can just go with Ed, because you could say that Johnny G might just spare it too, though.
Well, I talked to Johnny G.
Mm-hmm.
And the way he told me was, there's some kind of inner strife going on with the nose. And he was getting all the passes. Then it was the Booger versus Chris Breezy tapes that came out. Next thing you know, Chris started getting all the passes. So I'm thinking that Uncle Ben might have gotten and said, if nephew don't get the ball, Griff's going to be the starter next year. So, on that note, the MIA player is actually Jeff from the fucking nose. He's a shadow of himself. I mean, let's think about it. He started off hot too.
Yeah.
Was my personal leading candidate in the MVP race. Now, he just in the race.
Hey, let's not overlook the enforcers. They started off, they were 4-1. Did we forget that?
Let me see. The Knights,
It was-
Barbarians, FOE.
It don't matter. You only play who you want on your schedule.
Well, they beat themselves one game. Do that count?
No.
All right, so they got a
A
draw.
loss is a loss.
You can say the whole enforcer team fell short, but most specifically, this shit is all that. There it is, specifically. The word I was looking for, specifically.
Right.
Sometimes you try to go with the teleprompter say, you gotta understand, the girl that write the words up there, she Honduran, so
Right.
she, got the words up there wrong. But they whole O-line been MIA for like the last 3 years. So much so that this just in. Yes, an exclusive. I regret to inform the league that the enforcers won't be back in the spring. You heard it here first on PTI. Oh yeah, Mo called in and he turned in his paperwork to the league and Mo says he's done. So let the shopping spree commence.
Oh!
Hey, Greg, give me a call.
Yeah.
Yo, Rando.
Hey,
Want to
Q.
hold line the block for you Falcons, baby.
I'll at your old coach, Q. Randall, we got a spot for you over there too. You know what I mean? It's cool.
They got a guy named Q on their team too?
Oh, number 21.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Q.
You like, no.
We got R and S. Let's just come over, baby. Let's get it going. Hey, what's the next question, man?
What do you think about the 49ers trying to kick a 40-yard field goal?
I saw the film of this shit, man. I watched the film. First of all, they got to have the most retardedest kicker in the league. Bruh. I mean, he was looking at the ground the whole damn time.
Now, I don't know what the fuck was going on there. They told me they had the next Glenn. They told me they had the next Glenn. They said he was automatic or grammatic.
They must make Glenn from The Walking Dead. That nigga's the toenail. That's the only part of his foot that touched the ball was the toenail. How you gonna kick a 40-yard field goal with a 5-yard kicker? I don't know. This motherfucker had on Reeboks. Pumps at that. Reebok pump. I saw him before the kick over there like this. What the hell are you doing? So I'm pumping up.
At least they was better than Chaos Jones, man. The motherfucking champion.
We ain't not even talking about the Candyman. I don't know, maybe it's a thing with the 49ers. You know,
I don't know,
they got
man.
all the gear but no cleats. I don't know.
I think it's all on
Rocket footwear.
Rocket gear. But he ain't saying where to get the gear from.
Rocket said, I'll get you the gear.
I get you the gear.
But your gear, your sneaks is from 4 million. Listen, back to the question. I mean, literally, this guy came to me. He said, listen, Blade, I want to pick on the tournament team. I said, great. Can you kick? He said, ask around. So I asked around, because that's what I do. It's my job. I got a hell of a street team.
Right.
First of all,
Street team is amazing.
I threw the team out there. I threw the name out there, Deshaun Walker. Who's this guy? So I said, well, do a Facebook inquiry. Come to find out, his full name is 5 names. He has like the longest name in the world. He got 3 first names, 2 last names, and a middle name, which is really at the last part of the name. I can't explain it. I don't know. Maybe his mom was married twice, divorced 3 times, and then got married again. The guy got a lot of hyphens in his fucking name. So I finally Googled the guy and found some video on him. I wish we had the video right now. I mean, he was kicking, you know, some soccer balls. He looked good. I said, this guy might have some potential.
Right.
So I could understand Rocket having a little faith in him that, hey, maybe you can kick this 40-yard field goal, right? But he forgot to tell me the game was on the line. This dude's asshole got this big. I literally saw shit on the field right where he spiked the ball at with the toe.
Oh.
I mean, come on, man. I don't know. You know, everybody's not built for the big moment. Do you see the guy? I mean, does he even look like an athlete? I mean, what's your thoughts on him? Gay!
Dude, I mean, I just don't know about him as a football player.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
he's in college.
he's up
He works.
Northtown.
Yeah, nice guy.
He get wasted. He get drunk.
Oh, I mean, I'm drunk with the guy. Don't get me wrong. I mean, his inability to kick field goals has nothing to do with me sharing
If he
drunk
can
with
get
him.
field goals, if he can get field goals like he can take shots back, that motherfucker be golden. But I don't know what the fuck Rocket was thinking.
Well, I bet you won't do that shit again.
I mean, he might though.
Or he might be on the next clip.
Rocket show,
Going fishing.
Rocket show too much loyalty.
Ray Finkel, laces out. Next question.
This just in. What do you think about the Seahawks coming back?
Listen,
Let's see,
I've been hearing about this for weeks. There's been various sightings of Seahawks all over the place. I even talked to Detroit's own Corey. Well, at least he lives in Detroit now, right? No. That's where he Skyped me from. He Skyped me from Detroit. He said, Blade, we might be coming back. My question was, for what? For what? If at first you don't succeed, try again. I guess, I don't know.
I mean, what's it they do?
Going back to that earlier question, going home first round exit, that's all they did. I mean, maybe they want to avenge some of those losses. I don't know. But the better question, what that brings to my mind is, what is Ricky Football going to do?
Right.
Because if you bring back the Seahawks, that means Ricky Football has to go back. Now this guy has to be the most unloyal person in the league. I mean, he'll go to another team, won't even tell you. You won't find out until you playing the motherfucker. You go there with his jersey in your hand, he got that other nigga jersey on his back. Pretty good. On our next show. Hey, listen. You know what? Ladies and gentlemen, we got him in the audience. I don't know if you want to come here and talk. Hey, Rick, come on down, man. Hey, man. He's a shy one.
Oh, he is.
He's a shy one.
He look like
Flutie,
he talking about that like, I plead the fifth.
He pleads the fifth,
Black
the five,
Flutie.
and the 4+1. What's the next question called, girl?
The final power rankings.
Ooh, the final power. See, this is why I got a beef on this one.
Well, what's your beef?
I got a beef on this one. All right, man, we got a final power ratings. The Warhawks definitely. They beat us. So
They didn't beat us.
they took over the number 1 spot.
I don't know how.
They lose to Kodak?
They lost to us too.
They lost to y'all.
We not shit. That's what I've heard all year long. So we not shit. How are they the number 1 seed? And we beat the shit out of them.
Y'all ain't shit though.
Well, you know, we lost to y'all, you know, it's all right. But then, you know, what's your beef with the Warriors, the Warhawks, I'm sorry, at number 1?
My beef is, it should at least be a 3-way tie at the top. Because we beat the Kodega. Kodega beat them, they beat us.
So your problem is really,
it should be a 3-way
it's
tie.
really with the whole math system.
The math system don't add up. But if you want to get them the first place overall, they can have it.
I mean, let's talk about numbers, Joe.
I'm trying to go with that trophy.
I don't mean to cut you off, honestly I do. But your team is so offensively challenged. Why would you even want to beat them? I mean, literally. All right, so let's talk about 8.5 points an hour.
We actually are the number 5 offense in the league, number 4 defense in the league. So, I mean, you could carry on that. So
I'm in the number 3 defense, so you want to talk about it?
we want to. But we beat y'all handily. So,
Pause. You did not beat me handily.
y'all had
We got to rewind that and do that part over. He did not beat me handily. But yeah, I mean, listen, you beat us. Y'all beat us at a good time. But let's get back to the power rankings. I mean, Bees is the.
Nah, B is respect. B's do what he do, and B's been around this joint for a long time. So
you gotta respect the guys.
You gotta respect his opinion to a fault.
I mean, it's alright to be number 2 sometimes.
No. We cool with being number 2. We don't. At the end of the day, none of that shit matters to us. As long as we hold up that trophy at the end, that's all that matters to us.
And let's talk about that trophy.
Let's talk about that shit. Because these motherfuckers from the code, they think that shit gonna be easy.
What place are they in?
We don't even give a fuck.
No, what was their power ranking?
Number 3. Oh, the top of 2.
No, it was 3.
It was top of 2.
Y'all beat them, they 3.
Yeah, right.
Let's talk about that team. The Super Friends.
The so-called All-Star Squad, the traveling team,
The traveling.
whatever you want to call them. Like, let's talk about them guys.
We're talking about traveling?
Man, we talking about Nationals?
Man, please.
Man, you talking about Nationals? You can't even beat the motherfucking Warriors.
These local ass
You
niggas
just
ain't
said it
doing
was offensive
shit.
challenge.
Listen, they offensively challenged.
Offensively challenged, but
They just challenged.
right.
You got a drunk ass backup quarterback.
Right.
I mean, this nigga's so drunk sometimes. I don't even fuck know how he's standing up out there.
This nigga can't play right unless he got his yingling the Corona.
I watched him. You know, I got a Hubble Street team. They follow him everywhere. He's out in the parking lot. You know, he's taking quaaludes, he's sipping on Yingling,
Right.
filling on white girls. This guy is just a bad influence all the way around. I mean, it's so bad.
Flashing the Norristown chicks. Like, he's the ultimate asshole.
And you know what? He answers to that. If you walk up to Mark Jarman
And say, hey, asshole, he's going to turn around. He's going to turn around all day.
Then, speaking of assholes, they are led by what happens to be the chief asshole of the league. My personal friend, but he can get the fuck out of here anytime and any place. That damn Captain America. I mean, this fake Puerto Rican, wait till you turn 40 to start taking steroids.
Best that ever did it.
How the fuck are you the best that ever did it?
Right.
And you don't even start.
I was trying to figure that shit out.
Every game I see him, he over there whispering in Bus ear. You ready for me yet? You ready for me yet? And you know Bus got his little clipboard with his little pistol in his ear.
Let Willie do it. Let Dre do it. Let Dre do it.
No, Bo, let Willie rush the middle.
No, let Dre do it.
They're okay.
Dre got it. Dre
They're
got it.
okay. Bull good. Bull good. Bull good.
What is shit when you slam the clipboard? God damn it!
And listen, hey, remember we talking about footwear. Have you seen Coach Buss's footwear? Man, I don't know how old some of you guys are out there, but you know, I was born in the 70s, raised in the 80s, and the 90s maybe.
Right.
But I remember back in the day, we had a pair of shoes they were called the Bigfoots. They actually had the print of the Bigfoot on the bottom of the shoe. So I'm out there marking the field with Coach Buss, and guess what the fuck he had on?
The Bigfoots.
The damn Bigfoots. I said Coach Buss is the best in the game. But that's enough of the third best team in the league. Let's get to the fourth seed. Who was the fourth seed?
The goddamn 49.
Damn. They found gold when they found fucking Gene. I'm just saying, you know, Gene's leading in this whole MVP race. Gene plays offense and defense. Gene got 14 touchdowns, 75 interceptions. Gene's every fucking where, you know what I mean? I don't know, every time you talk about 49ers, Gene. Starting quarterback, Gene. Starting second, Gene. Starting wide receiver, Gene. DB, Gene. Gene rushing. I've never seen Gene rush.
There's a problem with that, though.
Talk about it.
They still got your old quarterback.
Oh, you talking about raw pickles?
Interception machine.
You can slice him, you can dice him, you can put him in a jar. He gonna throw that pick. He'll give you 750 yards. Best game is like, but with game on the line. Here you go. So raw, ass bleeding. Pick six the other way. My man sacrificed the block for you, but I'm just saying, you've done it to me more than once, you motherfucker. This just in. Breaking news. We've been handling an indictment.
We got a full-fledged indictment just passed down on Steve the Rocket Johnson.
49
charges.
48 plus.
I am not making this up, people. I am not making this up. This is front and back. I mean, everything on here. Bribery, extortion, and all sorts of fuckery. He got a lot of shit going over there in 49er land. This shit is real.
Tampering.
Tampering.
I mean, listen, you can't make a guy play for you, Rocket. I mean, listen, you know, maybe you are his father, but you cannot make him play for you. I'm just saying, you know, you had a lot of girlfriends back in the day. It just seemed like all your players look like you. I don't know. But you just cannot hold that over their head, Rocket. You withholding child support payments. I mean, look at this shit. It's egregious, man. It's egregious. I mean, me as a commissioner, I find this despicable, and I have to say we're going to investigate this to the fullest. And you know what? I find you despicable, right? I mean, listen, it's guys like you. And I mean, listen to me. I'm talking to you, Rocket. It's guys like you, Rocket, that make this shit. You know what? I can't even talk on it, man. Get this shit out of here. What's the next question?
Let's go to the last question.
Let's go to the last question. This guy's a fucking piece of shit.
The All Bees team.
Oh, shit. You know what's so funny? Before that indictment was handed down, 3 Rocket players would have been on the All Bees team. Now they're on the All D's team. These nuts. Including the coach. These nuts, Rocket. But the Bees team, and you know, you don't have to do nothing special to be on the Bees team, as he would tell you if he were here.
Right.
You know, sometimes it can be one play that could get you on that damn team. I mean, look at it. We had Rel Brown. Everybody knows this guy's ass. I mean, literally. When you see him take the field, his dog plays more than he does. I mean,
right.
He got 1 sack in the championship game. Was that the Rudy moment of the year that got him on the fucking All Bees team?
Everybody cheer for him.
And he won't let you live there. Rel. And they're still cheering for him. Rel Brown. He plays for Delaware. They're down there. Who the fuck is Rel Brown? Rel Brown. No tag to him. So, you know, I got 2 guys I want to put on the All Bees team. One of them is Rakim Milton. I mean, listen, yeah, he almost made you choke, right? Yeah, right? I'm not gonna give you the hind lick. I'm not licking shit.
That nigga been passed around more than a French off.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the thing. But he keeps coming back.
He keep coming.
He takes an ass pounding like nobody else.
He the Yusuf Mack of the league.
The Yusuf McAvoy goes to Rakim Milton.
Yusuf Mack of the league, man.
Holy shit! Yo!
It took a while for the studios to catch on that one. But this guy, no, seriously. The reason I choose Rakim Milton is because, I mean, he takes a bad rap from a lot of people, but personally, I like the guy. I mean,
He's a good player.
what's wrong with talking trash? Okay, he gets knocked on his ass every once in a while. Who has it?
But he get back up.
Like the Energizer Bunny, he gets right back up. I mean, he gets knocked on his ass a lot. But then again, he's only $105.
Right.
You know, I mean, listen, I'm going to give a perfect example. I'm going to tell you why I put Rakim Milton on the All-Bees team. As commissioner, one of my jobs is to go to each and every field every Sunday morning early, open them up, get them prepared, put the cones down. Rakim Milton was scheduled to play an 11 o'clock game with the Wranglers.
Right.
I get to the Sturgis field at 8:15 a.m. Who's there? Ready to play. Rakim Milton. All-Bees team.
I like that, man.
You say what you want about it. This guy comes to play every week.
See, I'm gonna give him a fucking rap, man.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
So I got another player I want to put on there. And I just want to put this guy on there because, you know what?
I'll give him a ride that day.
He's what the league is all about. You know, he's not the most physically gifted guy, you know, but he's been around a long time. And you know, he just goes out there, does his little business, and then, you know, at the end of the game, he walks off the field. A lot of these guys don't even know him. They're like, well, who the fuck is that dude? I'm like, you know what? That's Sean Robinson. And I said I wasn't gonna get no 49ers, no picks this week, but Sean played on BI with me, and I think this award is long overdue because when BI was about to fold, Sean stayed with me. When all my players left me to go play with the now defunct No Comment, hey Danny Black, how you doing? Sean stayed with me. He said, you know what, Blade, you got a vision, and I like your vision, so I'm gonna stick with you. I mean, he had health issues, you know, he had Bell's palsy, you know. If you look at him now, it look like his face is in his ass, but, you know, that's a result of sickness. You know, all jokes aside, I joke about everything, and, you know, I tell him that to his face. That's not nothing I want to tell him to his face. But, you know, he's a stand-up guy, and to me, I think he deserves to be on the All-Bees team, because he'll never be on the All-Star team.
Right.
So, I mean, you got any picks you want to put on it?
Hey, my pick is kind of odd because it's called the All-Bees team.
Okay.
And my pick is the Beaster himself.
Wow.
He came over to us after the UT folded. He came on over.
Folded like a 10.
They did fold.
Them guys, it was
It was
ass.
bad. I don't got no quarterback.
Hey, listen, my quarterback was listening before.
You know what?
We're
Let's not
even getting
even get into that. Let's not get into that. The point blank is they folded.
Except Reem, you
Whatever.
Reem.
For whatever. No, he ain't cool either because he's supposed to.
No, he's supposed to come to the finals, but he's cool, you know.
Fuck him. He's supposed
Stand
to
up
wear red
dude.
and black some type of way.
Fuck both. But anyway,
But fuck that nigga too. But Bees came over. He put his pride to the side. Came over with school knowledge around the young boys. Told them, this is how you win. And since he did that, he propelled us to the next level. I mean, we still had a couple setbacks along the way, but he even in setbacks, he let us know, like, you know, you're going to have this in this league. You're going to do this, you're going to do that. But this is how you get past it. This is what you do.
you know what?
Just every practice, that motherfucker is right there.
He's there. Just to piggyback off that pick. When I first met Bees, and this is a Blade Brown true story of, you know, 2009, Florida. You know, we went down there for the Nationals.
Right.
So, you know, we all out, we having a good time. We go to Red Lobsters, me, Bees, a couple other fellas. Me and Bees sitting at the table. This is when I first decided, hey, Pttfl is for me. I'm bringing the team in. I want to play. I'm a basketball player, but I'm an athlete. I know I can do this. So me and Bees, we sitting there. I remember I bought him a drink, and the first thing he told me, he said, the guys in this league that are successful are the ones that don't take themselves too seriously. And every time I look at Bees, that's all I remember. Here's a guy, he's been playing for years, man, but he never takes himself too seriously. And you know what? I gotta say that I agree with you. This year, my All B's pick, I gotta second you on that. All B's.
B.
You made your own team, buddy.
Right. Gotta give it to him. And you know what?
I fucks with B.
I think we can end it on that. Fuck.
Hey, listen, unless we got any more questions from the car girl over there. Hey, listen, I want to thank Matt for joining me this week, man. It's been a pleasure, man. You know. Oh, we got a call? We got a call? Somebody want to talk to Blade? It might be Randy.
It might be
If that's the Randy, put him on the block list. We ain't got nothing to say to him right now. Listen, all seriousness, you know, it's been another episode of Part of Eruption. I want to thank my live studio audience. You guys have been great. The questions are great. Production crew, you guys have been great as usual. These lights are hot as fuck. But this drink is all that. Hey, this has been the Blade and Randy show. My name is Randy. Signing off. We see you here the same place, same time next week. Peace.